Malacanang says the realignment of savings under the Disbursement Acceleration Program, or DAP, has legal basis. At the same time, the palace appealed to Filipinos to take time to review the facts on the DAP, which it said had been in operation since 2011. In a press briefing in Malacanang, Deputy Presidential Spokesperson Abigail Valte said the DAP was used to fast-track disbursements and push economic growth in light of the global slowdown and the onslaught of recent calamities. Rocky Ignacio reports.
The realignment of government savings under the Disbursement Acceleration Program has legal basis. Deputy Presidential Spokesperson Abigail Valte reiterated the mechanism is constitutional under the 1987 Constitution to address the country's deficit.
First off, just a clarification that the DAP is not, hindi po siya fund source. Isa po siyang programa kung saan ina-identify nung nagsimula noong 2011 yung mga fast-moving projects na pwede pa pong lagyan ng additional na funding from savings. So, unahin po muna natin siguro yung legal basis. One, yung for realignment that is found in Article Section 5, Subparagraph 5 of the 1987 Constitution. Also, additionally, you should also take a look at Chapter 5, Book 6 of the Administrative Code. Section 39 talks about the authority to use savings in appropriations to cover deficits, and Section 49, Paragraph 9, which reads, if I may, priority activities that will promote the economic well-being of the nation, including food production, agrarian reform, energy development, disaster relief, and rehabilitation. The heading of Section 49 is authority to use savings for certain purposes. That is the legal basis of the DAP.
The new mechanism was approved by President Aquino in 2011. The DBM stated that it helped the government increase its spending in the last quarter of 2012, allowing agencies to implement programs and projects aligned with Aquino's social contract to the Filipino people. Malacanang stressed that the fund releases were neither a form or bribe nor reward for the conviction of former Chief Justice Renato Corona.
In October 20, when the Disbursement Acceleration Program, the mechanism was announced, it was explicitly mentioned that the President had just approved it.
May go signal po talaga siya.
The President approved it, yes.
Because of this, Malacanang says that there are no reasons for the President to be impeached.
We obviously do not agree that the mechanism known as DAP does not have any legal basis.
Valte added that the fund was sourced from unreleased appropriations and unprogrammed plans for the year 2011 and 2012. Budget Secretary Florencio Abad in January last year announced that 96% or 69.3 billion pesos of the 75.11 billion DAP has been released to agencies and GOCCs as of December 2011, including the 13.4 billion pesos fund to improve the economy and infrastructure development, while 9% of the total amount released under DAP went to legislature projects.
Perhaps at this point, it would be good to point out that while some are attempting to paint DAP with the same brush as they have done with PDAF, it's good to just go through the information that we've released on this since the inception of the DAP in 2011, and also to avoid the misconception that the entire 72.11B that was initially approved in 2011 goes entirely to lawmakers. That is a misconception, because I can tell you now that a very big percentage of the fund was actually coursed through the implementing agencies themselves, meaning agencies in the executive.
Meanwhile, Malacanang appealed to Filipinos to take time to study the facts about the DAP. Valte issued a statement following the alleged call for civil disobedience made by some groups against the misuse of public funds.
We hope that the sentiment to remain engaging government through the multifarious channels that we have will prevail over such an action as civil disobedience.
For the People's Television, Rocky Ignacio.